Darker just threw something at me. It must be some evidence. It's the orb! Wait, this is the Founder's orb. Is he telling me to keep it safe? Must be. Nick? Is that you? Maya! You okay? Yeah, sorry. Darky, he saved me. I feel exhausted. I can't keep my eyes open. Maybe she must have been channeling spirits frequently. Maya! And she passed out. Most we have bits and pieces of what's going on. The man behind Miss Faye's abduction has been killed, and the prime suspect is Durkee. Durkee was arrested for his murder. So was that the abduction might have taken him to some unexpected resolution, but at a personal cost. The curtain fell on the minister, but things were far from over. Time to settle in the trial and find out what really happened. Well, we don't even have any evidence, that's it. Oh, this is the detention center. May 18th, Garden Palace, Royal Residence. Time to get some answers. Apollo, what happened in there? You're not gonna like it, I can't say for sure. But from what I can tell, it seems Durkee has killed Minister Inga. What? You think he did it to save Maya? Most likely, but who knows? I'm really confused right now. My father, he can't be. That's me. I'm gonna see for myself. Your benevolence. We cannot allow you to pass. Fools, stand aside. Forgive us, but we have direct orders from Her Eminence, Queen Garan. Damn. Father. Oh, Father. Durkee, you will pay for this. We don't know if Durkee really killed him or not. You were just seeing if he really did kill him. Let's go regroup somewhere. Yeah. It only appears that way. It could be a coincidence. Durkee, it wasn't really you that did it, was it? Right? I hope not. Otherwise, this is going to be me. May 18th. Temple. Are you okay, Paul? Yeah. His adoptive father just got arrested for a crime he may or may not have committed. Edward is speaking with the local police. So let's sit tight until he returns. Okay. I know you must be in a state of shock right now, but I need you to stay with us, Apollo. He's right. I can't go into pieces now. Thanks, Mr. Wright. I'll be fine. Hopefully. May 18th. Temple. Sometime later. Edgeworth comes out. Right, Mr. Justice. I'm afraid I have some bad news. It looks like things will only get more complicated from here on in. Prosecutor Edgeworth, what's happening with Durkee? Well, for starters, as I understand it, he has been officially charged with the murder of Minister Inga. He has? However, I did manage to get his permission to investigate the crime scene, and I expect to be allowed to visit Mr. Sanmahi shortly. Thank you. I'm sure Prosecutor Edgeworth is here with us for that. It just so happens that Detective Sky is here in crying as well, so I have to ask her to assist us in our investigation. Seriously, what's she doing here? Isn't it obvious? Seeing Prosecutor Sanmahi has grown quite fond of her. Yeah, Yeah. Well, of course he has. He's been ferrying her all over the place. A few days here, a few days there. They always become a team of sorts. Well, she is an investigator, and she's they kind of go hand in hand here. Despite what Naomi just says, it seems he thinks highly of Emma's skills. That's understandable. So what happened? What now, Apollo? I think I'll go pay Durkee a visit at the detention center. I want to go check in on Maya at the hospital. What about you, Athena? What do you do? Well, if there's four to be done, I better stick with Apollo and give him a hand. That makes sense. Very well. I'll accompany Wright. Okay. Of course, everybody's for the time being. We'll meet back up here. Alright. If anything comes up, you have my cell number and call. Do you know your way around here, Apollo? It's been over 10 years since I left, but I'll try not to get lost. Hopelessly lost. Don't worry, that's where I come in. I'm gonna go back to the crime scene just yet. May 18th. Detention Center. Visitors Lobby Room. Paul, here to see your old man, are you? Turkey, are they done interrogating you yet? Nope, the fun hasn't even start. I imagine that they're really raking you over the coals. The coals zone. I don't even want to think about how harsh their interrogation method will be. Yeah, but that's nothing compared to what they do if they find him guilty. They're branding me a terrorist who killed the previous queen, now the justice minister. This just keeps getting worse and worse by the minute. If found guilty of any of both crimes, I'll be facing a very public execution. Public execution? Yep, that's what he said. Worse than I thought. Come on, son, turn that front upside down. You'll jinx us. As soon as I get out of here, I'll take you in a tasty hash house I know. Hash house, really? I like that. I really need to focus on what happened. Time to switch to work mode. Dorky, can you tell me what happened? And there's also something I want to take a look at. Time to talk. The incident, for starters. Dorky, what happened in there? You didn't really kill Minister Inga, did you? Well, the thing is, I really don't know. What do you mean? Flashback, when he walked in, he seeing the mural of the founders right as I entered the tomb, but I got all dizzy immediately after that. Maybe like subliminal, like some kind of hypnosis. He might have blacked out. When he came to, he was holding a dagger, and I was standing there with a bloody knife in hand, in my right hand, and covered in Inga's blood. Maybe he was inspirited, or maybe he was unconsciously inspirited, like Maya was that time. So you don't remember meeting with him? No. The last thing I remember after entering the tomb is feeling really dizzy. Dizzy? There's no way you can explain what happened if you can't remember anything. Yeah, that's just gonna make it worse. Well, Durkay, anything else? I suppose there's no getting out of this one. We can't give up yet. Ha 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 ha. I was just messing with you, son. Well, stop, it's not funny. This is serious, dude. You've been convicted of murder. Sorry. Sheesh, nothing seemed to faze this guy, not even being arrested for murder. This is going to be one tough case of all. Not only have I been charged with Inga's murder, but I've also been charged with Amar's assassination for 23 years. Ouch. You're on trial for 2 charges now? Yeah. And God is badly licking your chops just thinking about my public execution. Makes sense, because it means we can afford to lose our heads, huh? Ha 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 ha. I don't know how you can laugh at that time like this. Yeah. So, son, I take it you'll be defending me in my trial, of course. You can count on me. That's my boy. Well, you got nerves as those vocal cords of yours. After all, you've got the Defense Capability Act to contend with too. Oh, right. So if you're found guilty, then you'll face the same sentence as you. There's the same double homicide, huh? Let me forget about that. It's been 10 years since he's been in Quran. Kind of some slack. I'll be fine. I just have to make sure we win this one. You're sure? Because you don't sound very fine. Apollo? What was that about an assassination 23 years ago? Yeah, 23 years ago. Let's elaborate on that. About that incident 23 years ago. That was when the previous queen, Amar, was assassinated, wasn't it? Yes, someone set her private residence on fire. She lost her life in the ensuing blaze. And you were arrested for the crime? Yeah. Why would they arrest you, Mrs. Sanmahi? Weren't you just a lawyer back then? What relation could you have had with the queen? Good question. About that. Amara was, well, she was my wife. Your wife? I mean, I looked up, I was one time husband to a queen, and so I was royalty. Ah, that makes sense. What? No way! Yeah, so you were once the king. I just think you won the heart of the reigning queen. How did that happen? Yep. Come on. You're talking to a guy who is browsing and witness on the stand. Even the queen is no match for this dragon's lair. Wow. You're really something else. So, was a verdict ever reached, okay? I acted as my own attorney and won. However, until I was accused of fabricating evidence, that is, then all went south. Now, where have I heard that story like that before? Fabricating evidence. Oh yeah, the first Ace Attorney game. At the end, the very end. What happened after that? I made a run. You fled. You ran. Why? I didn't kill him, and I didn't fabricate any evidence. However, he couldn't prove himself either, so he had a little option. If I had stuck around for a retrial, I had been found guilty for sure. I couldn't allow that to happen. Amara's true killer would never face justice if I did. Oh. So I left my law practice behind and went underground. That was 23 years ago. Are you telling me that after all these years, you still haven't discovered the truth? Yeah. The fact that it was an arson means that the crime scene was reduced to ashes. There is little in the way of evidence left. And it's just been a brick wall after brick wall. I guess that means it's up to me to figure it out, huh? Along administering this murder, of course. I think I'm going to be sick. Come on, son, don't look so down. You on the case, it'll work out somehow. I hope he's right about that. Say, son, do you remember my office? Sure. I remember that messy, dimly lit room. The file I amassed on Mars assassination is kept there. I think it might help you in this case. Do you remember how to get there? Let me think. Flashback. I recall going in through a manhole in the sewer. How can I not? Okay, I hated how I was getting so dirty and there in that stench. So our case is important too. But I should probably focus on the minister's murder first. And what about the founder's door? Why did you give this to me? I see you got it safe out of the tomb. Why did you throw it at me like that? Seriously? I want you to listen carefully, son. The orb must not fall into Garen's hands, no matter what. Not ever. I thought Minister Inga was the one who was after it. He was the one who lent it to Professor Buff to study, after all. So haven't you exposed this crime now? I have, but there's more connected to this relic than meets the eye. Much more. And whatever it is, I can't help feeling that it could turn this entire kingdom upside down. You said something like that before. Feels like Durkade's intuition is at the end. Garen will do anything to retrieve this. So guard it well, son, at least until tomorrow's trial. I'm afraid your time is up. Rifa? Plus there's Mahi. Nayuta, said Mahi, his son. Time for the prisoner's interrogation. So be gone, you putrid-headed criminal abetting lawyer. Wait a minute, don't tell me. You're the prosecutor and attorney for this room? That's right. What? But that would mean, yep, we're going against each other. Is there a problem here? You bet there is. He's your father, for one. I don't think he really cares about that anymore. And your point? My relation to the accuser is irrelevant. The fact remains I'm a prosecutor. No, that's not what I meant. I don't think I'm getting it through to him. Don't you think he's innocent? Nayuda, long time no see, son. How have you been? He ain't talking. Look, I hear you've been serving Garen, rather faithfully in fact. Whatever happened to our dream of taking her down and changing this country's son? That dream must have ended a long time ago. But that's a story for another time. Nayuta. The past is the past. What do you mean? Why are you doing this? I didn't download this theme in the soundtrack. Nayuta. It's simple. People change. The Nayuta you knew exists no more. Listen, son. I don't know what made you change like this, but you're still my boy, even if you prosecuted my case. The rest of the Defiant Dragons eagerly await your return. Whenever you're ready, we'll welcome you back with open arms. Nah. I think he doesn't want to go back. As I said, I've moved on. Now let us waste no more time, for flowers do not blossom simply from talk of the past. Oh, Nayuta. Why do I get the feeling there's something he wants to say but can't? Just have to figure that out later on, dude. Guard, move the accusers to the interrogation room. Yes, sir. This way, you rebel scum. Ow. Watch it. Not a little rough with you. Nayuta. Guess we'll have to dig deep. Hopefully, is he seriously going to prosecute his own father? That's what it looks like, Apollo. Well, guess we're getting moving. Amara's tomb. Head back to the scene of the crime. May 18th, Gar's Palace. Amara's tomb. So this is the tomb of Amara, the previous queen of crime. It's really lavish. I guess you could say it's fit for a queen. Is the faceless woman in that mural over there Amara? No, that's the Holy Mother. She's the one who brought spirit channeling into crime. Right. And the one, right. The one in the orb. Bingo. Oh, it's you two. You are down to business, I see. Rafa? No, Emma Sky. Emma, we heard you giving us a hand if we would give us a hand if we need it. Yep, Edgeworth asked me to help where I could. Well, it's been quite a while since you've been back in crime, I hear. Yeah, more than 10 years in fact. Well, you sure didn't waste any time. I mean, you're already mixed up in a murder. You're as big a troublemaker as Mr. Wright is. Please don't say that. My luck's already bad enough as it is. Emma, I hear Prosecutor Sunlight has requested your services again. He seemed to have really taken a liking to you. Not that she cares. I mean, His Imperial Holiness? And she's about to eating. I don't mind him. He approves of me of my abilities, but it's just his people skills need some serious work. When he manages to smile and compliment my work, it's hard to say no. Investigation overseas. That's being nerve tough and like a sleeve and brutal on my skin. Ouch. Any matters worse, the defendant in this case is someone I know. I mean, how do you think it's getting any worse? And wow, that's a mouthful. I couldn't even keep up with it. She back to munching and eating. And they've got one complicated prosecutor-detective relationship going on. Tell me about it. After, sometime later. The incident. Have you determined the cause of death? Blood loss from a stab wound. A single stab to the back was enough to cause the victim to bleed to death. The estimated time of death is 3 p.m., which is when Durkee came onto the scene. Inga's autopsy report added to court record. Any suspect besides Durkee? Nope. He, Maya, and the minister were the only ones here. And Maya had been tied up until she was freed by the Queen's Royal Guard. Could someone have been hiding somewhere in here? Not likely. Also, the super searched from top to bottom right after the murder. And during that time, the Royal Guard set up a perimeter to prevent anyone from escaping. In other words, the crime scene was completely sealed off. That's right. It might appear so. No way for a third party to escape without being spotted, so... Great. It's another one of those convoluted, locked room mysteries. The victim. About the victim, Minister Inga. He was the kingdom's Minister of Justice, correct? Yes. Inga Kaku Karine was the second most powerful figure in Karine. Plus, he was married to the queen. It seems strange that someone of his status would abduct someone. Apparently, he's only told a few of his most loyal subordinates about his plan. That way, there was little chance the police or even the queen finding out. What was he hoping to gain by getting his hands on the orb? That I don't know, but I'm working on it. I wonder if it really was what Paul S. and Whipperson said. Flashback. I must deliver to my benefactor at all costs. What do they want that relic for anyway? Hehehe. I think they were doing. There's something to do with an old legend. My patron sees a great power said to be granted to whoever solves her secret. A great power that's to be bestowed upon whoever solves the orb's secret. In Karine, one of those wind channel spirits are said to be fit to rule. Was that why Ingo wanted such power? Did he want to be king? Last up, Amara's tomb. Let's present some evidence. This is the tomb of the previous queen. Yes, Queen Amara was laid to rest here. She lost her life in arsonist blaze. What a tragic end. I hear this tomb sits on the actual site of her residence before it was burned down. They built it on the same spot as her soul, so her soul could rest in peace. So this is where the fire happened, huh? Looks like it. Why do you think Minister Inga was holding Miss Faye captive here? It's the perfect spot if you think about it. And close to his dark quarters made it easy to keep an eye on his prisoner. And the courtyard is only open to the royal family, so he had little fear of prying eyes. Plus, the tomb was normally locked, and only the royal family is allowed access. So that's why he picked this place. Yeah. How long has Miss Faye been held captive? About 6 days. 6 days? That long? It appears that he was severely weakened by her prolonged confinement. She passed out as soon as she was freed, and is now on an IV drip at the hospital. She's been asleep ever since. Oh boy. Poor Miss Faye. Hope she gets better soon. Yeah, me too. Do you mind if we're still looking around? Sure. How about you got to do? Okay, knock yourselves out. Oh, and here. Is that a diagram of the area? Looks like it. Diagram the police drew of the tomb. I thought I'd give you a copy to help your investigation along. Thanks. That'll come in handy. Thank you. Tomb diagram added to the court record. Evidence number 4. Oh, and let me know if you need my forensic expertise. Don't you dare keep all the fun to yourselves here. No, we won't. You don't need to worry about that. Besides, I'd hardly classify this as fun. Brain examining. Choose to the left. It's like a small army of monks, and all neatly lined up, like they're facing the sarcophagus in prayer. Look carefully, each one of them has a slightly different expression. I wonder if they were used real people as models. Some are frowning, some are smiling. There's one looks like he's trying to hard not to burst out laughing. Really? I wonder why. Maybe it's like those times when things are so intense, you can't help but laugh. You know, like a funeral and stuff. They went through all the troubles of depicting that, talk about going overboard. Now the one's on the right. Well, one of the statues is broken. Yeah, you're right. But it's kind of hard to see from here. Let's check it out when we get a little closer. Someone instead, we'll tell them that later. Another founder's portrait. It looks like the Holy Mother was painted here to watch over Amara's sarcophagus. So it's like this tomb was protected by the founder. That must be reassuring to those she left behind. Only one problem, they didn't paint the eyes. She needed to do sit and watching. Needs to do sit and watch. Come to think of it, she doesn't have a mouth to smile upon to me. Yeah, they didn't paint her face at all. It's said to be forbidden for those who see it. It's actually kind of creepy. I wonder if being watched over something like that gives the queen nightmares. Hey, keep that up and the founders just might come and watch over you too. Touché. Sarcophagus sack. Amara's sarcophagus. Let's take a closer look. Zoom in. Purple chain. Hey, this curtain's open, Apollo. Got a purple curtain. Okay. Curtain opens in. Is that a keyhole? That's one big sarcophagus. They said the mummy of Amara, the former queen, rests inside. A mummy, huh? Well, it's locked. It's locked. Don't touch that. You mean you can't search inside? No. Not a chance. Besides, not like something anyone can try. Not something anyone tried opening anyway. What if the real killer is hiding inside? Hey, anyone in there? Not funny, guys. Don't do that. You're gonna get us cursed. Really? Cursed? That's a possibility, yeah. The queen likely bears a grudge towards the living after such a violent and painful death. So no one dares touch the sarcophagus for fear of incurring her wrath. Ouch. Oh no, Paul. What am I gonna do? Don't look at me. Next. In any case, the sarcophagus is temperature controlled. It's kept really cold to preserve the mummy. Oh, there's a mummy in there. So even if someone did decide to hide inside it, they would eventually freeze to death. I see. Still, if they bundled up, I bet that person can hide in there for a little while. Maybe. No. No, let's go back. Out. Incense burner. That's it. Incense burner. I don't know what that looks like. It's back left. I might as well examine this. It's full of ash. They must bury incense in here. So I was wondering, Paul, did the ash come from the incense sticks that were burned in this house? Or do people put their incense in after there was ash in there and hold it in here to hold them? Don't be silly, Athena. Answer simple. The ash is the product of prayers from the countless victims who came here. Oh, not a chicken or the egg kind of thing. That's an interesting take on it. It's still much more poetic than mine. Really? Incense burner to the right. Ash, my guess would be incense burner. Paul. There's something in the ashes here. Let's see what it is. Gotta zoom in. Yep. Hey, what do we have here? It looks like some kind of gemstone. I don't know what it's doing here. Hehehe. I've got this one covered up a little. Would you like to hear my brilliant theory? Oh, let's hear this one. Well, I guess it wouldn't do any harm. You know how people make wishes by throwing coins into a fountain, right? Well, you know, I'll tell you that I'm good. Yeah, that's not where that's going. What? You sure you don't need to hear my theory? I was about to get into the good part. Let's just ask Emma. That'd be much quicker. Yeah. Excuse me, Emma. What's this gemstone doing here? That. Flashback. Isn't that... Hey, it looks like not a gem, it's a button. That'd be an expensive one from the victim checkout. Oh, now you mention I do remember seeing that. I've fallen off and gone in there somehow. During a struggle? During the murder. See? Every puzzle has an answer, Athena. Well, I thought my idea was pretty good. Wait. What's with the soot? See here on the gemstone? Yeah.